This is where it all started, I suppose. This is where I first saw him. Private investigators have an eye trained for special cases, and boy was he a special case. The LoneWarWolf was what they called him, and I knew I had to follow him. I had to figure out what it was about him that made him so different, so mysterious. I found him from the start, but following him was not so easy. He was a master parkourist, if ever there was one. I tried again. He was somewhere in that tree, and I was stuck on the ground. But at least I knew that he was alive. We both were, at least for now. As I struggled to find a way to reach him, I lost my balance and was knocked into the water by a dragon. I drowned. But that setback I barely noticed, for now as a spectator I knew I would have the chance to find him, unimpeded by the obstacles that held me back as a contender. However, as soon as I finally reached him, he was killed. I would have to wait. When we got to the game lobby, I followed him. Who was that dwarfed man who he was with? And was he fraternizing with Mr. Boastful? I had to find some answers. But already the server was whisking us off to the arena. The LoneWarWolf was excited. I could see it in his eyes, and the way he jumped up and down. Again, I tried to follow him, and again I could not. And I realized that the only way I would ever catch sight of him, and perhaps find some answers, was that I sacrificed myself to get closer to him and see what was going on. I took the hit gladly, and hastened to catch sight of my target. Again, at the cold hand of death, he evaded me. Something about him. Was he just biding his time? Had he yet figured out I was following him? We were on the ship, and he was nowhere to be seen. Finally, I caught up with him, but I was not sure if I could keep up for long. He was going places I could not go, reaching heights I could not reach. I watched and I waited, hoping he was all right. But eventually, we all meet our demise. Many people quit, many people joined, but still, I and the LoneWarWolf remained. I watched. I tried to keep to the shadows. But wait, that little man again. Who was he? The lone werewolf spawned right next to me. It was very convenient. But again, following him with his heightened skills and aerial mastery proved to be above me. And I could only watch as the bombs brought on the dragons. And I could only watch as the dragons killed us both. In his spirit. I could see it. Things were about to change. I watched as he conjured that little man from the square wooden box. Could he have something to do with this? What part did he play? But I did not have time enough for my questions. I followed the lone werewolf as far as I could. But following in his footsteps was too much for one such as I. But I kept watch. I was a private investigator and an ace at surveillance. And surveillance would tell me what it was I had been missing. I just needed to complete the picture. So close. He was so close. He was overwhelming to me. Dizzying, even. I could not comprehend him. But even if it took everything I had, my gems, my MinePlex achievements, my pet chicken fluffies, even my life, I would try. I would try. And who was the little man? Anyway, I was prepared to find some answers. This was it. Things were about to turn around for him, and they were about to turn around for me, too. He was amazing. He was stunning. Who else could survive hits like that? Who else could make jumps like that? I was in awe. I watched as his opponents fell one by one, yet amazingly he stayed. And he won. The lone werewolf had won. I could tell he was excited, but this would not be a singular event. He would win again. He was a loner. He did not like to talk to Dark Flame, and I could sense that something was in the air. Something was about to change. I died, but he did not. I watched as he and the baseball played. But he was a lone wolf, and lone wolves win alone. Lone wolves do not share their glory. Lone wolves do not share their defeat. Lone wolves are, in the end, utterly alone. I watched as he was showered with glory, but he was downcast and alone. There goes my winning streak, he said. And that's all he said. He was hurt, and he ran off to be alone. Next match came and I could not find him. I did not find him. All I know is he lost. All I know is he lost and he quit. He quit out to be alone. I do not think I will see the lone werewolf again, but if you run across him, go up to him and tell him. Tell him that I went stone braces high. Give him a hug and a smile. Tell him to have a good day and to enjoy the sunshine. Because it's hard to be a lone werewolf. Because it's not easy to be alone.